Will Simon Slick and them ever get to meet Henhouse Joe?
Simon Slick?
Yeah, you know Johnson's old gray mule? My story?
No. He's interested in chickens. Eggs.
Well, if you remember in the story, I came up with a rooster that was named Slick Simon. And they're a chicken, ain't they?
Well, he might have met it. There's a chicken in the box. Right.
What about everybody when they didn't know what to think about a computer chair going down the street in my story, The Talking Furniture?
Well, Chicken House Joe wouldn't know about that.
No, wait, actually,
Henhouse Joe.
I think that story was the story of us.
Oh, he's such a big thunder beast. He thunders. He runs across you and scratches your face and hands. You don't mean to, though. He's a thunder beast.
He is indeed. But,
And I see that. He drives. Right for everybody.
okay, I know the drill, Ronald Lee Army, Henhouse Joe.
And I'm me. And I'm not Henhouse Joe. You don't see much of Henhouse Joe.
Okay.
He's coming up there to tell you good night.
Hello, mayonnaise. And he's kneading.
He's making some biscuits for buttermilk biscuit in that.
Well, anyways, what about my story, The Town of Apples?
There ain't no chickens in it.
It's
See.
It's Apple World, and the characters are all apples.
You wouldn't see Chicken House Joe in there. That's all he cares about. Chickens, roosters, and eggs. He even sleeps in the chicken house sometimes.
Huh.
He gets him a big bottle of hay. And almost it up and makes it good and soft. What to do on the walls.
Well, Pooey.
Say your prayer.
You already told me that.
Put blue lights on the TV.
Oh, it is.
Shouldn't be.
Well, let me ask you about my story, the real life TV show characters. Well, what about my story, the real life TV show characters?
There ain't no real life characters.
Actually, if you remember, that story is about TV show characters that come out of Steve's TV while he's not home.
They was characters. Cartoon characters.
Yeah, they was cartoon characters, real cartoon characters. I included the My Little Ponies.
Well, they wouldn't real life.
And all that.
Cartoon characters.
Well,
The My Little Ponies is real. Has to be live. Flash on them.
well, it's just a story. Well, what about the story of us? You know, the story I made about of us, except for our pets having the ability to talk while we're not home. Did we ever meet Henhouse Joe?
No. chicken.
Bark, 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 bark.
He acts like a chicken.
He'll
But
think you are one.
no. He knows a chicken when he sees it.
Bark, 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 bark.
Now he called his cousin James. And
Mayonnaise.
give him some mayonnaise.
What about my story from 2010? An old ton truck and his vehicle friends.
They wasn't real.
Well, what about on something that is real? My similar car story, which is actually all my old toy cars down there put in a story and
They're not real.
come to life.
They're toys. They're toys.
Well, they really are my toys. They just come to life in my story.
But they're toys.
Hmm.
And
Did-
Hen House Joe,
Mm-hmm.
he's real.
Did ever meet him?
No, well, I never met him, but
No, I mean did ever meet him.
what's that? Come in.
Did this teddy bear ever meet him?
No. We don't know nothing but chickens and roosters and eggs.
Hmm.
And he gets them and eats them. He gets him a bale of hay from somebody's barn.
Hmm.
Makes him a straw bed. Or a nest. He'll sleep in the nest.
What about my story that I just came up with this year? The talking birds.
Well, he might catch a bird if it's an egg.
Huh.
They don't stay in birdhouses. He's too big. But if he sees a bird egg, he might get it and eat it.
Hmm.
He would say when these people's got turkeys, they got houses going, and they got these big bunch of turkeys, 'cause they lay eggs. And ducks. He likes duck eggs. He likes to eat ducks. Anything that lays eggs,
Hmm.
except turtles. He don't like turtle eggs.
Well,
And he's never met the 2,000-year-old man.
well, what about my story, the funny business?
The what?
The funny business.
I don't know nothing about that. He just knows about chickens and ducks and stuff that lay eggs. Except birdhouses. You can't live in a birdhouse.
Hmm. Well, what about my story the a dancing church, I believe it's called.
I never heard of it myself. So, if there ain't no chickens in it, he wouldn't be interested. That's all he's after is chickens and eggs and fowls that lay eggs and big enough that he can get into their house.
Well, did he ever meet Presley's mom and dad's Chevrolet Impala? You know that.
Because it's not a chick.
You know that girl that lives at the fork in the road up there where the bus turns around. Her.
Do they have chickens?
Not that I could see.
Well, then you don't know.
What about my fire truck?
You don't know the fire truck because it don't have chickens in it.
What other stories do I have?
All your stories that have chickens in it, he knows about it. And if they got a barn, and the chickens is in the barn, he fixes them up with some good dry hay, makes them a bed of the night, because chickens, they can't see of the night, and they'll lay eggs of the night. And he goes to sleep on it. He gets hungry, he might catch him a chicken and just pick it off the roof, because chickens can't fly in the night. And mulch him up a chicken and they eat it. But if he's already ate, nah, he won't.
Well, then what about this story I made up with Pat Paver, who used to be my bus monitor on Clifford the Big Red Dog and that purple dog Cleo, owning a Mazda RX-8.
They didn't have no chickens. And nests and stuff, so we don't know.
What about the one I have off of that old show I watched when I was little called Miss Splatter's Sunny Patch Friends?
He don't know spiders. He knows them. He's seen them, but he ain't afraid of them. But he don't care nothing about them because they're not chickens and they don't lay eggs. And he don't like spider eggs.
Well, what about Max and Ruby, the bunny rabbits?
They're bunny rabbits, and bunny rabbits don't lay eggs.
I don't think I've ever heard of a bunny rabbit that lays an egg anyway.
They used to, when I was little. They always get eggs, and we don't blame them for trying. I used to really